Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
A massive thank you and shout out to our sponsors for this video, Who Knows Wins. One of the best things about Who Knows Wins is that unlike traditional accumulators, you do not have to get every single prediction right to win. The more predictions of scores you get right, the better, the higher up the standings you go. If you come in first place, you're taking home a whopping 70% of the pot. Second place gets 20%, and even if you come third, you're still taking home 10% of the pot. The bigger the pot, the more players are. It makes sense. Play for real money, but most importantly, bragging rights between you and your friends. Who knows the most? Who Knows Wins. Remember, of course, you have to be 18 years or older to play Who Knows Wins. And don't forget, gamble responsibly. Use the link in the description now, whack in our unique pin, and join this week's league on Who Knows Wins. Join the Kop TV League, and we'll see you there. Take care.
Yes, good afternoon and welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. Make sure you never forget it. We're back again with another match preview. This time, we're looking at Liverpool versus Cardiff in the FA Cup, a competition that we all would like to win. We all want to proceed in. So let's try and make sure that we bat on Sunday to make sure that we can win another domestic trophy or be closer to it anyway. Make sure, before we even get into the stats, the figures between Liverpool and Cardiff, the Who Knows Wins offer that I've got for you as well, make sure that you like this video. Guys, I need your help. Trying to get to 17K. I can't lie. It's been a bit slow between 16 and 17. I thought it'd be quicker, but that's why I'm asking for your help. So make sure if you haven't subscribed already, just click the button. It takes 2 seconds and it really helps me out. And guys, I can't even believe I'm finally saying this. We have merch. Next week, we have merch. And I'll probably say it again when there's more people on the stream now. But for you early birds, I am going to show you right now what one of the designs will look like. Are you ready to see? Because I know you guys have been waiting for this. You've been in the comments on all the streams saying, you know, that you want the merch soon, because I have been teasing it for a while. We've got t-shirts, we've got hoodies, we've got sweatshirts, we've got mugs. So the regulars I'm seeing here, the Baileys, Alliés, the Baileys, the Ant Dicos. If you support the channel and you want to, you know, help me grow on the Kop TV to keep bringing you great content, then make sure you buy a t-shirt and get a hoodie there as well when you're there. But guys, if you're ready now, I am going to show you one of the designs for the t-shirts. Again, no one has seen any of this. No one. So again, only to you lucky early birds on the stream am I going to show it to you now, right? So this is one of the designs, and again, I'll say it, it's designed by Ruby, right? So we've kept it all in-house, the designing, putting it out there, it's all the Kop TV, right? So this, and again, I don't want to show you it if you're not going to buy them and really support the channel, but this is one of the t-shirts / hoodie / sweats that you'll be able to buy from next week on Shopify. The Kop Father, is that the Kop Father, is it? Again, I can't show you anymore. I cannot show you anymore. Big up to Ant Dico asking for the dog update. The dog is currently stretching behind me. He's just had a little bit of a sleep. I can bring him out and show you him, but he's just gone back to sleep. In fact, I might as well just show you that, because then you can see for yourself. He is slumped on the floor. Big up to man like Gus. But guys, again, I don't want to. Oh dear, laptop's gone all whiff. Again, I don't want to make this out to be something that no one can see. I've just showed you the first images, the signed off images of what's going to be on that t-shirt next week. I've got Ruby FaceTiming me right now. We might as well pick it up. We're live on the Kop TV, Ruby. How are you? Yes. Do you know what? I just showed them one of your designs. I'm saying that the merch is live next week. And I've just showed them one of your designs. And I've showed them the Kop Father one. I can't lie. So people in the comments now, just know, by next week, you can buy a t-shirt designed by Ruby from the Kop TV. Look, she's got, what's that? Is that a cat? I thought that was Tobes. It's like the fib. Yeah, man. Big up to Ant Dico saying, yes, Ruby, I've been waiting so long for the t-shirts. Can't wait, says Bailey. Yeah, we're going to do big stuff, and we're going to keep adding designs. There you go. Big up to you, Bailey, yeah? So, and we're obviously going to keep adding designs as the season goes on, yeah? Come on, G. All right, well, listen. Exactly. We want to do one with Luis Diaz. We're not quite sure what it's going to be yet, but we're going to do one with Luis Diaz. So, yeah, man. Ruby, shout me in a bit. I know you're going to come on later, so big up, G, yeah? Yeah, no, that. Add Ruby on PS as well. Add her on Twitch. Add her on Insta, PS, IG, all of that, yeah? All right. In a bit then, kid, yeah? Well, there you go. You've just spoken to the designer herself. That's Ruby Deschamps. We are going to do a Trent one. That's a great idea, Elliot. Anyway, I know this has been a hugely long intro to the video, but I still have to go over this as well. So obviously like the video, get the merch that's coming out next week. But we also have this. Big up again, as always, to Who Knows Wins for sponsoring this video. They've created an FA Cup special league for Liverpool versus Cardiff this weekend. The market opens now and it shuts an hour before kickoff, I think. But guys, again, I'm offering you a mad prize here. If you can deposit £5 and answer all of these picks, right? And most of them are yes or no. And you can screenshot me that. I will send you personally a new Liverpool home or away kit, whatever you want. And also £100 free. Let me just say it again. £100 free playing credit on Who Knows Wins. Do you like how I did that? So get involved. All you need to do is deposit your £5, screenshot me your picks, and then you've won the £100 and the shirt. So there you go. It's too easy. It is too easy. Big up to Ali. Get a James, Alex, and Ruby and Doyle merch. Very good shout. Very good shout. We definitely will do that. Gus is rolling around like a little madman behind me. You might hear it. It is free. It is free. You have to be over 18. Gamble responsibly, of course, but it is free to enter. But it's just your £5 deposit. That's all we need. So enter your £5 deposit, screenshot me it, and all of a sudden you've won a shirt and £100 playing credit. Anyway, let's get into this. Liverpool versus Cardiff, the match preview. If we look at the stats between these two teams, it's actually quite funny. The app as well, Bailey, you can use the link in the description of this very video and download it. It'll take you straight to the App Store. So make sure you do that. I'm doing everything for you today. I've given you the link as well. But I did see some Cardiff fans on Twitter this morning saying, and I quote, "We usually beat these lot, so lump it on Cardiff to win on Sunday." So I thought, usually beat us, do they? Because in my lifetime, the times that we have played Cardiff, which is probably about 5 times only, they've never won. So I was thinking, this is interesting. So I did my research. I went away, and I'm going to show you my research right now. I'm going to share my screen with you here to show you a website that I was on earlier. And that is this one, this bad boy right here, right? So we're going to share that for you. Have I done that right? I'm not too sure I've done that right. Is this? Yeah, right. So you guys can see this, right? This is the total games that we've ever played against Cardiff. And when that guy said that we usually beat these lot, this is what he meant. As you can see, Liverpool have won 14 games against Cardiff, but Cardiff have beaten Liverpool 18 times and we've drawn twice. However, how mad is that? Technically, Cardiff have beaten Liverpool more times in this fixture, but then you go, well, hang on a minute. You scroll down a bit, 1922. This is literally 100 years ago, right? You scroll down, you go, oh, look, the last time Cardiff beat Liverpool, when was it? The 19th of December, 1959. Let's just zoom in on that bit for you guys, because it's almost as if they're bragging, or this fan was bragging about usually beating Liverpool, but the last time they won was over 70 years ago. And I don't even know if that person who was on Twitter making them shouts was alive to see Cardiff come to Anfield, in fairness, and win 4-0, which is very rare does that happen. But I was at this game. This is obviously the League Cup final. Beat them here. That was when Robbie Fowler came back for a game. And this is when they were in the Premier League, 3-1, 6-3, 4-1, 2-0. So it hasn't been a happy hunting ground whatsoever for Cardiff against Liverpool, especially in the Premier League. So let's get rid of that and talk to you guys about how this match is going to pan out on Sunday. 1959. It's wild, isn't it? It's wild. And Dicko, you know that, my brother. It's yes, they clearly have been drinking. You know them lads like a drink. Cardiff beating us. Yeah, so I was at the 2012 League Cup final. I was there in Club Wembley. I remember specifically wearing my club scarf, which was taken away off me because apparently you're not allowed to show your colours in Club Wembley. That's at that moment did I kind of go, right, football's dead. Football's gone, isn't it? And the game's over. If I can't wear my own scarf at Wembley watching my team in a cup final, then what is going on in the world? So that was kind of my first inkling that football as a game, as a sport, was on the decline, to be honest with you. Yes, we did win on pens. And yes, it is Sadio Mane versus Mo Salah in the AFCON final after the Cardiff game. So the Cardiff game finishes at 2, and the AFCON Cup final, will be at 7. That kicks off at 7. So who do we want to win that one? Is it Egypt? Is it Senegal? Me personally, it's a tough one. I mean, if I had to choose between the two players, it's Mo Salah. However, I have been to Cape Verde, which is a small island just off of Senegal, and I've got a lot of my heart left there. So I can't choose. I mean, I know Egypt have gone through 3 times on penalties now, so they don't really like to get things done in the 90 minutes. It's a bit like Greece in Euro 2004, to be honest. So I can't really call it. Let me know in the comments who you want to win, guys. Yes, it was Anthony Gerrard who missed that crucial penalty at Wembley for Cardiff. Mane for his morale, maybe. Footy is finished, Alex. When proper fans don't get bigger allocations of finals, not the shirt and tie brigade. There you go, bro. And Dicko, nail on the head every time. And Dicko. Mane, Keita. Mane kind of deserves it more as they never won it. That's true. I think Egypt have won it about 4 times, AFCON. So there you go. That is also on Sunday. So looking forward to that. But let's try and talk about some kind of lineup prediction. Me personally, do you go with Alisson? Do you go with Kelleher? This is the thing. What is the standout choice there? Because Kelleher have been so good in so many cup games this season. Do you know what? I would play Kelleher. I think Alisson played for Brazil, got sent off actually, and then the red card was rescinded recently against Peru. So I would go with Kelleher. Right back, no Nico Williams anymore, who I probably would have picked for this game. So I would say Trent. Again, in the middle, it's going to be a toss-up. Do you go really strong? Do you go somewhat weaker? Me personally, I have tend to go on with the stronger players in these games just because you have to win them. And we're still in 4 competitions for the first time since maybe 2001. And we will also speak about Klopp admitting that he was definitely after Fabio Carvalho. This was just in the press conference pre-Cardiff. So yes, you could play Conor Bradley. You could play Conor Bradley. But do you? Would you want to play Conor Bradley? Let's not forget Cardiff high after winning their last game. Manager Steve Morrison getting in a bit of trouble after the game. But let's see what Ant Dicko said. Gus? I'm not too sure what Gus said. Do you guys want to see Gus quickly? Let me know in the comments right now. Do you want to see Gus? I'm going to go and get Gus. Because you're kind of being a bit noisy. I'm trying to work here, bro. You know what I mean? But there you go. There's Gus. You guys will remember. He's got hiccups. Can you see his little hiccups there? Look. Jeez, little hiccups and that. Man like Gus. I love this guy, you know. Yes, man. You are still getting us evicted, unfortunately, which isn't great. But Gus is a winger. Pace. Do you know what? Gus is actually, when we have a little kickabout outside, he plays like a Fabinho / Mascherano. So if you ever get into a little game with Gus, that's how he plays. There you go. Say goodbye, Gus. Try and be a bit quieter, please, buddy. Yeah, man like Gus. So, right, Conor Bradley at right back. Do you go with Joe Gomez at right back? Milner at right back, says Haroon. Let's have a look at Ant Dicko's lineup prediction here, because Ant Dicko, like I said, gets it right more often than not. Kelleher, Trent, Tsimikas at left back, Virgil, Gomez, Keita, Henderson, Morton, Elliot, Jota, Gordon. Wow. Okay. So strong, very strong, with the exception of maybe Tyler Morton and maybe Cade Gordon. But apart from that, it's looking very good. I would have to actually agree here with Ant Dicko. I do like the right and left backs of Trent and Tsimikas. In the middle, Gomez and Virgil do have and had such an incredible connection when they played together all those times in 18-19. Gus might bark in a sec because I know he wants to go out. In the middle, Henderson has to play for me. Thiago is available again in terms of training enough to qualify for a starting place in one of these games. So does Thiago come back into the team, or do you play Morton, who has had a good run in the cup? Naby Keita obviously back. We've actually got a lot of options in midfield, and that's not even considering Milner, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who again, these guys will be fresh after a nice break. So yeah, there's a lot of options for Liverpool to do in the midfield, and you know what? I doubt any of us will get it right. Klopp really likes to play around with these lineups in the cups. So if he does, then this one could be wrong. But I like this, and you have to remember Harvey Elliott coming back. Luis Diaz on his way to Liverpool from Paris now. Does he feature? Does Elliot start? Does he come off the bench? Again, let me know in the comments. What do you think is going to be the lineup on Sunday? I'm going to go with this one because I like it. I'm interested in Elliot starting the game. I'd love to see Jota play and Gordon. And then don't forget, we can bring on the big boys. We've still got Bobby to bring on. This is obviously the last game of AFCON tomorrow night. So it's just funny, isn't it, that our best two players have gone all the way and we couldn't get them back any earlier. But again, you have to congratulate them. That's no easy feat getting to the final of that competition. So this is the lineup I'm going to go with. Again, big players on the bench that we could bring on. Could Luis Diaz make his debut? We've got Minamino there, Origi, a lot of players. I can't call the lineup prediction, guys. Let me know in the comments. Nito Nova wants Elliot and Diaz up front. Milner right back, Gomez centre back. Whoops. Newcastle bid for him. Yeah, they probably will. Do you know what? If Amanda Staveley came to me and said, here's £1 million for Gus, I go, give me 3 million, you've got a deal. Because I know how much money they've got. Allier with his lineup prediction: Kelleher, Bradley, Gomez, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Hendo, Keita, Jones. Like that. Gordon, Bobby, and the Ox. Very good. Uncle Milner still starting, says Mohammed. Big up to you, bro. Bailey's team is Kelleher, Bradley, Kanate, Gomez, Tsimikas, Keita, Morton, Jones, Minamino, Origi, and Firmino. Jordan, Reece-Williams, big up to Jody Reece-Williams, I'm sorry, big up to you. Kelleher, Trent, Ibu, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Morton, Keita, Hendo, Jota, Firmino, and Ox. Thiago and Diaz should both start, says Haroon again. It's probably about 20 names, 25 names that we could pick from here. The one that maybe is lacking a little bit more now is the right back option, with Nico Williams going out on loan to Fulham, who again we wish he does all the amazing things that he can do in the Championship this season. That would be a great place for him to go. Am I going to Wembley? You bet I'm going to Wembley, mate. Don't currently have a ticket, so anyone that does have a spare, give me a shout, but I'll be there either way. No worries about that. Hope Harvey comes on. Me too. What a reception he will get, by the way, when Harvey Elliott does come on. T-Boys TV, Kelleher, Gomez, Van Dijk, Konate, Tsimikas, Milner, Elliot, Keita in the midfield there, Elliot, and then Jota, Firmino, and Gordon up top. Congratulations, as we said. And on the bench, Antiko's gone for Alisson, Matip, Bradley, Diaz, Origi, Bobby, Chamberlain, Minamino, Milner, Jones, and Konate. What a mad bench that is for an FA Cup tie against Cardiff. Luis Diaz has just landed in Liverpool. Bienvenido a Liverpool, Luis Diaz. Vamos los rojos. Ojalá que su carrera en Liverpool es espectacular y será una estrella de los jugadores colombianos in Liverpool. So basically, I just said, welcome to Liverpool, Lewis. You're a Colombian star, and I really do think your career at Liverpool will be spectacular. Just don't leave after a few years. Diaz on the bench, says Claudia. Diaz will not start. Karius pushed out the Prem squad for Diaz. Makes sense. Should have happened earlier, to be honest. Is kind of taking up someone's space that could have had it, if I'm totally frank. I'm amazed Newcastle didn't go for Origi. Miles better than Chris Wood. Thoughts on Frank going to the Blues? Absolutely joke. It's an absolute joke. Alex back again with the accidents. What do you mean? What accident have I made there? There's only one. Luis Diaz just tuned into Sky España. Come on. Right, there's my lineup prediction. My score prediction. Again, I'm going to be at this game. Let me see where I'm sitting this time. So I'm not in my normal seat. And if anyone else is sitting near me, let me know. That's where I'll be. I think it's in the main stand, row 69. That's me. So, guys, if you see me around, that's where I'll be sitting. Looking forward to it. A beautiful day here in Liverpool today. Very windy. But, Oh yeah, accents. Yeah, I do accents. Nice one. Carrier's just here for the paycheck. Clearly, obviously. Um, I'm going to go with 3 or 4-1 to Liverpool. Cardiff could score, but Liverpool will score. There's no doubt about that, especially at home. So there is my score prediction. A lot of you guys agreeing with me there. Mohammed, 3-1. Big up to you. Predictions 2-0 to Liverpool. Bailey score 4-0, says Jen. Beautiful weather down south too as well, says T Boys. Tony wants a course. What is this? Is this the Kop TV or just some kind of impressions thing? Yeah, caution. There's your course. All right. Alex, talk about the comments from Klopp that made about Carvalho. So one of the things that I did want to quickly do was jump on Twitter and really dive into Klopp's press conference this morning, because whenever he speaks, there's headlines to be made. This is the first time that he's really spoken in public as well about Fabio Carvalho and Luis Diaz. So let's see what the journalists are saying. If I go on my Twitter now, I'm going to share the screen with you very shortly. And there's always some nice headlines coming out of a Klopp presser as well. So let's go on David Maddox. Again, this is a name that I've been referring to quite a lot again in the transfer window. Trusted Daily Mirror Northern football correspondent. So let's see a couple of lines from this press conference today that Klopp has been doing ahead of this big one at Anfield on Sunday. Let's show you this one then. Let's share my old screen. Let's get rid of that one. Stop screen there. I've shared this one because it's on a few different tabs, you see. So I've got to make sure that I get the right one. But David Maddock on Twitter. Let's share that. Let's get this up for you right now. So some of the key takeaways is Klopp talking about Luis Diaz, right? And he says he represents an exciting future for Liverpool and shows the ambition of the owners. He has said, and the direct quote, it's a really exciting signing and a good sign that we always want to improve this team. We have to be successful now and in the future, and that's the aim. He is an exceptional player. He has the speed, he has the skills, and he has the character to have a special career. Klopp also says that Harvey Elliott definitely in the squad for the Cardiff FA Cup game. Does that mean he starts? Does that mean he comes on off the bench? Who knows what a reception he'll get, though. He also expects Mane and Salah to be back next week to play immediately. Don't forget, we've got a big one away at Burnley next weekend. So, massive there from Liverpool there. You can see what I've been looking up. I have been looking up Emma Jones as well. That's correct. Carragher, Rangers, Joe. So listen, strong press conference there from Klopp. Speaking about Fabio Carvalho as well for the first time. I do think he'll come back in the summer without question. I think that's already agreed, really, if you consider the good relationships that we now have with Fulham, considering we've given them Nico Williams as well. Always nice cold breeze off the Mersey, and you know that. How is James? James is well, if I'm honest. He's coming around tonight with Ruby. Love it, mate. Best of luck for the game. Thank you, Tony. Hot Copics return. It was there this week. Hot Copics we put it out on Monday, Bailey. So go and watch that. And yes, Hot Copics will be back again on Monday. David Lynch again saying it's a done deal in the summer. You sound very scouse. Big up to you, mate. I mean, I literally live in the city centre of Liverpool. My mum's from Scotty Rolls and Frazach. All my family still live here. So if that was sarcastic, then big up to you. 2 great games on Sunday. Liverpool all the way. Then, of course, obviously, we've got the AFCON final too. You know the Luis Suarez song? We should replace it with Luis Diaz. I just can't get enough. He scores a goal and the cup goes wild. And I just can't seem to get enough. Luis Diaz. Could work. Could potentially work. Why do people hate Mo Salah? Maybe because he's a Ballon d'Or potential, plays the Liverpool Blaken record, and he's Arab, African, and Muslim. My man has the full package. Do you know what else would be the full package? If he could win another Premier League for Liverpool, then he'd have the full package, bro. It could happen this season. Nice one to Tottenham for doing all the hard work for Diaz. You know, Daniel Levy at Tottenham almost threw his toys out the pram when he saw us buying Luis Diaz instead of Tottenham. Which is quite funny, actually, because their new signing, Rodrigo Bentancur, was sent a contract with Luis Diaz's name on it. So that's a bit embarrassing. Don't we all love Elliot? Yes, of course we do. Absolutely. Can't wait for him to come back. Glory hunting Wall. Well, do you know what, mate? I can't be a glory hunter because I started supporting Liverpool in 1995 at the age of 1 year old. And trust me, in the 90s, as you will well know, it wasn't a good time. I've never joined or claimed to supported Liverpool late on. It's always, and again, I can take shouts like this because, you know, I get it. I don't have a Scouse accent. But when you live in the city centre of Liverpool, like I'm looking over the Albert Docks now, and again, all my family from here, I've been here all my life. Instead of calling me a glory hunting Wall, what you should be saying is, even though I'm outside of Liverpool technically from North London, but all my family are from here, you should be happy that I'm talking about the city in such glowing terms. Do you know how many times in arguments back home, back in London, I've had to stick up for the city of Liverpool, the people of Liverpool? You know, I stick up for Scousers. I love Scousers. That's why I live here. The people here are way better, in my opinion, and more friendly than the people in London. So if you want to call me a glory hunting Wall, I'm going around painting the best picture for Liverpool. So you can call me a Wall. I live here. You're going to have to get used to it, bro. So I'm not going anywhere, you know. And I always make sure that whatever conversation I'm in, no one speaks bad about Liverpool when I'm there. So make sure that next time you want to call me a glory hunting Wall, you get your facts right, fella, yeah? Louder for those at the back. And this is the thing, Ant Dicko's a proper Scouser. He sits on the paddock right next to my auntie, you know, in the main stand. So, Gus, will you just chill out, mate? I'll come to you in a minute. So Ant Dicko can vouch, you know? Alex, there you go. Alex is an OG and has family members from Liverpool. You will. Is right, Alex. Thank you, Ant. Big up, bro. Exactly. Liverpool isn't a club for Scousers anyway. I don't know what Stoney's been living there. Take no notice, Alex. Are the houses expensive? I rent a flat. I currently don't have a house in Liverpool apart from all my family's ones that I can go to. However, the flat I'm renting is cool. Totally agree. A Liverpool fan from Liverpool, when I went up, gave me a DVD of the Istanbul comeback. This is what I mean. The city, the people, they are the best. That's why I live here. So you can call me a Wall, but why would you call someone a Wall who is telling good things about your place, your city? And this is my city as much as it is anyway, yours. So there you go. I feel at home here. You're gonna have to get used to it. If you want to call me a glory hunting Wall, that's fine. Go back under your little rock and talk to your little friends there, because it's clear that I'm not. Sounds like one of them from the shed. 100%. Doesn't matter when you started supporting Liverpool. It's your passion for the club is real. Then much love to you. There you go, guys. There is your match preview. You've done the lineup prediction, the score prediction as well. The Who Knows Wins offer is there. Please hit the link in the bio to make sure that you're involved. Alex could never be a Wall. There you go, Mitch. How close do you live to the stadium? Literally 7 minutes. I live in a 7-minute taxi ride away from the ground. My parents was born in Liverpool. I was born in Chester. Alex, we love you, lad. Big up to you, Bailey. Mad. Big up, man. Doing a good job. Been Liverpool fan since '86. Big up to you, Stephen. So yeah, do you know what? All you guys are brilliant. I love it every time that you back me up. So there you go. The Who Knows Wins link is in the bio. We've got the merch coming next week. James and Ruby, who again are real Scousers, they'll be on the channel this weekend too. So yeah, what can I say? I'll see you outside Anfield on Sunday. Fan cams, as always. Never letting anyone get on top of me. Trust me, I've got thick skin. I've been doing this, guys. I don't think you realize I've been doing this presenting stuff since 2013. I'm 9 years deep in this. I've had people say all kinds of stuff to me, but I'm still here, still doing it. So there's no way some little fella there is going to stop me from doing what I want to do. So trust me on that one. Merch, you will be on that. Love to see it. Never stop, Alex. I won't, and trust me on that one. But guys, like I said, merch coming next week. Who Knows Wins offer in the description as well. Take care, and I'll see you Sunday.
Whoa. Just before you go,
don't forget, give us a like, drop us a comment, and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of football's most famous stand.